Hello, world, and hello, Paulinians and friends of St. Paul College, and all those who are interested in religious congregations all over the world. I'm Sister Mary Angela Barrios, and I may not look it when people want me to be happy, and I tell them I'm 82 years old. They look at me and they say, "Oh, you look 50 years old." And I tell them, "Oh, you made my day." I entered the congregation of the Sisters of St. Paul right after high school. Well, I was a minor, and my parents didn't give permission. But I thought, and Mother Mistress of Novices thought, we'd test how far my parents would go to get a minor back. And so I entered the convent. I was very happy, but one day my brother came along and said, "You better come home with me because Papa is going to court and try to get custody of you." And I said, "Well, tell Papa, if he takes me out by force, maybe I'll elope with the first gangster who proposes to me." And my brother laughed and said, "Where will you find a gangster? I'll advertise," I said. So he went home and told my parents, and finally my mom told him, "Let her be. She won't last a week. She'll get tired of the convent food and she'll come home." But I never did come home. I've been in the religious community since 1950. So that's, how many? 60, more than 60 years, huh? And, well, what did I do as a sister of St. Paul? So, the sisters sent me to college, in our own St. Paul College in Manila. So I was very young. And I finished Bachelor of Arts and education. So I became a teacher at first of high school, and then I went on to get MA, and also got a scholarship for a doctorate in linguistics and mass media. So that was how I served. I stayed as president of St. Paul, Quezon City for 20 years and 17 years in a city 400 miles away, 17 years also as school head. I've been wondering why I stayed too long in some places, but I think they like my way of dealing with them. I make them laugh, faculty and maintenance personnel and students. I make them laugh, and that's my background as I got older and older. And I was surprised one day to find out that I was 82 years old. And one day, the provincial superior told me, "I think you better rest." Now, this was triggered by a sudden heart condition. I had an angioplasty, but I could have gone back to work, but the superior said, "You better rest." So now I have been 9 years in the Vigil House, 8 to 9 years. First time when I was sent here, I thought I would get crazy at the inactivity. But I got used to it, and I like the silence. And because of help from some of you, we have a very beautiful Vigil House or rest home for the aged. Now it's very beautiful, you look at it, but we ourselves live very simply and very frugally because of our vow of poverty. But it's a big help for our spirituality in this later part of our lives to be in pleasant surroundings, since many of us had been working in the past in slums, in depressed areas, and only a few of us really spent years in richer schools. Most of us worked on the parochial level. So the community branched out into mass media, radio work, aside from teaching. Now we're here in the Vigil House, and no matter how frugally we live, by the end, towards the end of the month, we try not to ask for sometimes even important things from our superior, because we know that the funds are, getting drained off. And it has taught us patience and a better practice of the vow of poverty and sensitivity to the feelings of others. We have learned to be very patient with one another. Around 60, more or less, of aged sisters, some of whom are already suffering from Alzheimer's, some from Parkinson, and I have to be ready to tell a sister. She asked me, "Oh, you've been here. How long have you been here?" And yet she'd been sitting with me at table for 5 or 6 years. And so I say, "Yes, I've been here for a long time." "What's your name?" "Sister Mary Angela." And 5 minutes later, "What's your name?" "Sister Mary Angela." And another 10 minutes, "What's your name?" "Sister Mary Angela." And I think it's a very good way of practicing charity and love, not to make the sister feel that she's strange. And I can be very mischievous, so I joke a lot, so much so that my own nephews and nieces call me our maverick Aunt Madre. And I laugh also. And I want to thank the donors, because the community alone could not have done this for the aged people. And they do feel a responsibility for the aged to be given comfort, solace, and kind of peaceful life before they answer the call of the Lord. So, we're asking you for continued support. Any of you who have a little extra here and there, send something to us. And, we pray for everybody. We pray for the world. We pray even for people we do not know personally, but God knows them, as we say, bless all the people your beloved sons and daughters, Lord. I wish you can meet all of you. And I wish you can all come over here and visit us. And we'll welcome you. And the sisters will sing and put on a beautiful program for you. Whenever we have a program, a Christmas program, our different schools send a delegation with their whole community there to perform. And the sisters of the Vigil House, even while performing, while sitting, we always get double ovation and cries of more. So it's been fun in a way, and we're peaceful. Personally, I just wait quietly for the Lord to say, come over. A few times I was able to dodge it. I emerged from comas and managed to recover. But eventually I know I'll take the leap of faith and jump across to the great beyond. And I'll be there cheering for all of you. And be in the welcome community when you come over. Bye for now.